See, I think, again, like if black people get a black self-respect focusing, then they are, they're reading everything that they can about their history. Their reading and their studying is not just like a once-a-month thing looking back. But see, we're making history as we are talking. History, there was, if you can go back to, let's say, 1848, and what was Frederick Douglass doing then? He was making history. And so that people who read about him today, he didn't call what he was doing making history. He was living. And he was doing, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, any black person that you name. They were doing something every day. They were making history as they did it, but they didn't call it. They called it living in the present and trying to make certain things happen in the future. And so we are living in the present. And whatever it is that we are doing from moment to moment, minute to minute, day to day, we are making the future. We are making history. Neely Fuller says the study of history should be, where did we make our mistakes? In other words, if you in living should be about achieving goals. And so if for 500 years we've been trying to get free from something that people who classify themselves as white are doing to us, we should be studying, well now for the last 500 years, our group of people in one way or another have been struggling against this. What is it that we have not yet understood? So that our practice on a daily basis is for the purpose of doing something, not so that we can look forward to having a carnival next year, and then a carnival the next year, and a carnival the next year, and a summit meeting the next year. No, we should be trying to analyze, well, wait a minute, why should we be suffering for the past 500 years against something that another group of people are doing to us or causing us to do to ourselves, so that we can make progress? So I'm saying, to me, that's like a dynamic view of history. A static view of history is just looking back. So-and-so did this in the past. So-and-so did that in the past. So-and-so was the first this in the past. All of that is important information. But if we are not setting goals, I mean, this is a big football day. Teams are thinking about what goals they want to achieve in the future. Players are thinking about what goals they want to achieve, what goals do they want to achieve in today's game. And all of that depends on how much they understand about the game of football and how much do they understand about the players in the different positions, what it is that they need to be doing to maximize their effectiveness on the field. And, fitting Black History Month in that frame, I say we ought to be, what are our goals? What are we trying to achieve? What is it that we don't understand? What is it that we didn't understand? Where do we make our mistakes? How can we move forward more efficiently?